Welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad to see you today for another perfume review. And today's video is about winter perfume. We are in the middle of December. I love winter. For me, it's the most dreamy time of the year. So in this video, I'm going to show you all my favorite perfume for December, the perfume I love to wear during this time of the year. Most of them are whitey perfume with a lot of white powdery notes. Over I'm more with rose. Usually I like to wear more intense, opulent and rich perfume. Okay, the first one is one of my favorites, and every year I come back to this one. I don't know why, but for me this is the beautiful December perfume. It's white, it's pure, it's super powdery, very feminine. And yes, this is Cartier Baiser Volé by Cartier. This is a beautiful perfume built around the lilas, so lisse. And the nose behind this perfume, Mathilde Laurent wanted to create something super pure, so she tried to recreate a beautiful lisse white flower notes. From the green fresh leaves of the opening to something super powdery and whitey on the middle, and on the dry down you get something very soft with some vanilla notes on the dry down. This is beautiful perfume. Beautiful. And on my skin it smells like crème brûlée because of the vanilla on the base. Oh my god, this is such a beautiful perfume. This is so powdery, but white powdery. There is no tuberose. It's pure, you know, white flower perfume. Fresh on the opening, super powdery, a little bit sweet on the dry down with vanilla. And on my skin, these white flowers turn to a beautiful crème brûlée. It's a beautiful perfume. I received so many compliments of this one. So I have the eau de parfum. I prefer eau de parfum, like I said. I like intense perfume during the winter, and usually I go for eau de parfum for this one. Another one, and unfortunately this one is discontinued, but I love it. We're still in the white flowers perfume, and this is Murmure by Van Cleef and Arpels. I have a sample. This perfume is discontinued. This is a vintage perfume. This is white flowers with tuberose. It's pretty much intense and opulent. So I already smell the tuberose. I smell also jasmine, lily of the valley, orange blossom. There's some white rose on the opening, and I love white rose. And on the base it's a little bit woodsy. It's a strong, intense perfume, a little bit more mature actually because of the tuberose, but it's super dreamy. I love this one. Okay, another very intense white flower perfume I also love to wear during the winter. This perfume is a beautiful white flowers oriental, and this is Amouage Honor. I love this perfume. It's very intense. I have to warn you, this is a super white flowers oriental. It's creamy, very creamy, very warm also on the base, a little bit spicy. I'm gonna say it's a spicy white flowers, and Amouage usually do beautiful spicy perfume. On the opening you get some spiciness with the coriander, the pepper, a lot of pepper also on the opening. On the middle it's a beautiful gardenia, lily of the valley, so beautiful, opulent, rich, creamy white flowers. Jasmine, also a strong tuberose. And on the base it's a lot of woodsy note, very warm and very intense, with liver and also vetiver. I also smell santal, so sandalwood. I love this perfume. It's very intense, very rich, super powdery. Exactly the type of perfume I love to wear during this time. And I also got a lot of compliments. Super strong sillage, at least 8-9 hours on my skin. This perfume is really a beast. And on clothes, I think you can smell this one the next day still on clothes. Very intense winter perfume. Beautiful, dreamy perfume, royal perfume. One was the favorite perfume of Queen Elizabeth. I love this one. This is a discovery for me. Also, I was able to get a sample. So this perfume is White Rose by Floris. Very old English perfume brand. For me, this is truly a winter perfume, and this perfume is white rose, pure white rose with something sweet, because white rose has also something sweet on the base. Very powdery, a little bit sweet on the dry down, and a lot of aldehyde also on the opening. So opening aldehyde with some fresh green note. The middle, it's a beautiful, rich, opulent white rose, violet, iris, jasmine, so super powdery perfume. And on the base, there's still a lot of powdery notes with the musk, so clean, powdery, sweet on the dry down, aldehyde perfume. Let's try together. Oh my god, yeah. I really smell the white rose. I really smell the white rose. Beautiful perfume. Oh my god, yeah, it's magic. It's really a magical perfume. There's nothing synthetic. It's a beautiful powdery white rose. Yeah, very whitey, but there is no tuberose. So if you don't like tuberose, with this one you don't get something, you know, very intense with a tuberose. It's super clean, powdery, bright, beautiful, sweet white rose. Oh la la, this perfume is on my wish list. Beautiful winter perfume. Another one, and this is also a winter special collection from Jo Malone, White Moss and Snowdrop. Beautiful perfume. They only make this one for winter. This is really a winter edition. It's a fresh citrus, mossy, cold fragrance. A lot of cold notes, super mossy and white mossy on the base. Beautiful snowdrops, which are really truly winter flowers. So green citrus on the opening with petit grain and a frozen icy clementine. On the middle, it's a beautiful neroli snowdrops. So snowdrops are fresh and powdery notes. Beautiful flowers, and on the base it's a super white mossy note with tonka bean. So I'm gonna say it's a cold mossy green fragrance. If you love green icy fragrance, you're gonna love this one. Another perfume I love to wear during the winter. This is a beautiful cold icy fragrance with fresh green notes, very aromatic, very green, very earthy. This is of course Jean-Louis Scherrer by Jean-Louis Scherrer, and I got the eau de parfum. Usually I go for the eau de parfum because I think it's more powdery, more long-lasting than the eau de toilette. A lot of you have asked in the comments, should I choose, you know, eau de toilette or eau de parfum? I used to try both, and I have a preference for eau de parfum, definitely. You know, it's much more powdery, much more icy, much more also earthy, and much more long lasting. This is a cold, icy, earthy perfume with a lot of winter notes. For me, this perfume truly smells winter with galbanum, green notes, white flowers, gardenia, jasmine, tuberose. So this is a combination of white flowers with earthy, aromatic, deep green notes. On the opening you got aldehyde, violet, cassia, middle jasmine, gardenia, tuberose, beautiful rose, opulent and rich. And on the base it's vetiver, civet, cedar and sandalwood. Yeah, very cold. Oh my god, yeah, very cold, icy green perfume. I love this one. To over winter perfume, I love to layer together, and this is a very interesting layering. You know, I love to combine, to blend different perfume. I will make a video on how to layer two perfumes, and the first one is Oscar de la Renta Bella Bianca, which is a beautiful winter white flower perfume, very close to Murmure by Van Cleef, but with more fruity notes on the opening. And the other one I love to blend together is Blanc de Courrèges. very whitey, powdery, clean perfume. And I'm gonna explain why I layer together. I'm gonna explain why I layer these two perfumes together, but first I'm gonna detail the notes of each of them. So the first one, Bella Bianca, launched in 2018. So this is a white flowers perfume with tuberose, and there's some fruity notes on the opening. This is a very intense white flowers perfume. This is also the Eau de Parfum edition. So on the opening it's pear, lily of the valley, on the middle it's jasmine, tuberose, orange blossom rose, and on the base is musk and white iris. So super powdery white flower perfume with a strong tuberose. I love to wear this one. Yeah, definitely for me a winter perfume because of all these intense whitey notes. The other one, Blanc de Courrèges, is a beautiful clean perfume. Yeah, this one is more dry and more clean. We're still in the same direction, meaning white flower perfume. This is a whitey perfume, but definitely cleaner than Bella Bianca. Cleaner, definitely, and there's no tuberose. So this is a clean, bright, super powdery white perfume. On the opening it's dry, you get lychee, but you don't get any fruity notes with the lychee. It's super powdery, iris, rose, and white musk. And why I blend them together? Because this one is a little bit sweeter. I really get the pear and some fruity notes on the opening. It's sweeter, and this one is definitely drier, whiter, and cleaner. I combine the two because they are in the same family. So white flower perfume, they have different direction. This one is definitely cleaner and drier, no fruity, nothing sweet with this one. It's a pure white clean perfume, and this one has something very sweet, very rich and opulent. So when I blend the two, this is a beautiful, you know, signature unique perfume I get something very unique. Actually, very unique and super intense when I blend the two. A beautiful powdery rose intense perfume, unisex in my opinion. I love to wear during the winter. This is Habit Rouge by Guerlain, and I'm talking about the Eau de Parfum, launched in 1965. I love this perfume. I'm so in love about this one. This is a super powdery rose perfume with some woodsy livery notes on the base. It's very chic, very Parisian. It reminds me of the hallway in, you know, in some hotel particulier in Paris. It's like a very red boudoir. Everything is red velvet boudoir. It's exactly like this perfume. On the opening, it's a little bit citrusy, so you got lemon, bergamot, orange, and tangerine. On the base, it's a super powdery, very powdery sweet rose, very intense. Sandalwood, cedar, cinnamon, and jasmine. And on the base, it's vanilla, leather, amber, musk. This perfume smells rose, sandalwood for me, with some bergamot, and you get the Guerlain in this one, meaning a mix of iris, vanilla, and bergamot. Definitely get the Guerlain, you know, in the background of this perfume, but it's definitely rose and sandalwood. Super powdery perfume, and I love to wear this one during the winter. Another beautiful winter perfume I love, and unfortunately this one is also discontinued, so this is a vintage one, and this is Nuit de Noël by Caron. I love Caron perfume. I love the signature scent, the signature direction of Caron perfume. Usually it's a vintage, clean, powdery scent, and this one is a beautiful, exactly like, you know, in the same direction of Caron, signature Caron. It's a beautiful powdery perfume with different spicy, reminds me a lot of Christmas. It's a blend of rose, jasmine, and oak mossy powdery perfume. And you got this floral, powdery, you know, dry signature scent of Caron in the back. It's ylang ylang, rose, jasmine, oak moss, sandalwood, and musk. So let's try this one. I got a sample. I'm very lucky to have a sample. So this is definitely a vintage perfume. Yeah, definitely Nuit de Noël. This is Christmas night for me. Oh la la la, Caron smells delicious. And I love this Oh my god, I love this vintage powdery scent. It's beautiful. Caron smells very, very good. And I get something super spicy. I got a beautiful spiciness in this perfume. Oh yeah, very Christmas. And of course, there is no winter without Gardenia, and this one is such a unique, you know, iconic fragrance. So this is Gardenia by Chanel, and Gardenia for me is definitely a winter, especially Gardenia perfume with very powdery and opulent notes, which is the case for Chanel Gardenia. And yes, this one is not really a light, bright Gardenia. This is a powdery, warm, fruity Gardenia, because there is fruity notes on the opening of this one. It's super powdery, very dry, very dense and rich perfume. Yeah, and very dreamy. There's something also white. It's white, powdery Gardenia. Oh la la la, delicious. I love this one. So on the opening, it's orange blossom with some green notes. In the middle, it's Gardenia, tuberose and jasmine. So powdery and intense with the tuberose. And on the base, it's woodsy with sandalwood, vetiver and musk. And I definitely get some fruity notes on the opening. Definitely something sweet. A sweet, clean, powdery, beautiful Gardenia perfume by Chanel. Another one, of course, which is also for me a beautiful winter perfume, because we are still in the white perfume direction. This is Chanel 22, of course, and I just finished my sample. I really want to get this perfume. I love this one. This is the white powdery version of Chanel No. 5 with a lot of aldehyde, so super powdery on the opening, and you get beautiful white flowers in the middle with a jasmine, the lily of the valley, ylang and rose, and probably a musk, yeah. Some woodsy notes on the base with some ambery notes also. So white version of Chanel No. 5, very dreamy, very powdery, absolutely wintry. There are two types of perfume I like to wear during the winter. Like I say, white flowers perfume, super powdery, very rich and opulent. And the other one is, of course, rose sandalwood, very creamy, very powdery rose. And this one is a beautiful rose sandalwood perfume. So this is a Rouge by Hermes, and I got a vintage sample, so you can still find this perfume. I love this one. I think this is the Hermes version of Habit Rouge, in my opinion. Starting with the rose, exactly the same rich, opulent and powdery rose. This one has probably more sandalwood than Habit Rouge actually. And the powdery notes is different. I'm gonna say the powdery signature of Hermes is different compared to the Guerlain of Guerlain. But this is exactly the same, I'm gonna say the same type of perfume. Creamy, powdery rose, very rouge, very red, very intense. Oh yeah. Probably also something more spicy on the opening than Habit Rouge by Guerlain. Oh my god, yeah, beautiful, you know, very beautiful, rich perfume for winter. Something very sensual, like also Habit Rouge. So it's rose, ylang, iris, some myrrh notes also, sandalwood, amber, vanilla, and some cedar. Yeah, it's a rose, powdery talc note with sandalwood. It's a rich sensory experience of firewood. That's why it reminds me of winter, this one. And soft spiciness. It smells like a lady with a chauffeur and a fur coat, definitely. Very Hermes. The last one is a beautiful winter perfume just by the name. Rose des Neiges, so icy rose. Or snow rose, you know, snow rose, beautiful name, by Parfum de Rosine, launched in 2016. And this is a beautiful wintry perfume with fruity, iced, frozen fruits on the opening. A very frozen rose, you know, very whitey, powdery rose also on the middle. It's airy, powdery, exactly like the snowflakes that fall down during a cold, icy winter night, like snowflakes that fall down on a beautiful Christmas flower. They are lychee, but icy lychee, and lychee in perfume doesn't give any fruity or sweet notes. So they are lychee, but lychee into perfume doesn't give any sweet or fruity notes. Be careful, it's exactly like Blanc de Courrèges. They are also lychee on the opening, but lychee gives something more powdery. This is a dry note, super powdery notes, nothing sweet, nothing exotic like you would expect. A frozen mandarin or orange, watermelon, pink pepper, rose, but very frozen white powdery rose, white violet, musk, heliotrope, and sandalwood. So powdery, icy, frozen perfume with a white direction, but a beautiful winter perfume. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoy this video about my favorite winter perfume. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget also to check my other videos, and I see you very soon.